It is Thursday night and time for Flow Yoga Mom with me, Yogi Cecily. Hey there, everybody. Here we go. It is time to rock and roll and get this going. How y'all doing out there? Say yeah, yeah, say hey. Do you love it? Do you love yoga? I love yoga. Well, I'm doing it every day. Of course. That's why I'm here with you, so that you can do it every day. Now, this is Flow Yoga Mom on Facebook Live, and I just remind everyone, we are here to do some flow yoga with heat and intention, and to find a deep connection from the body through the mind. Yeah. And these few days I've been building for perseverance. And usually that means a lot of arm balances, yeah, some kick-ups, some chin balances, all that kind of good stuff. I flow right to left, as you notice. So we're going to do some sun salutes facing this way, and we're going to do some facing that way. And then a lot of times we'll be facing each other's front and center. Okay, if you ever miss a live workout, you can find me on YouTube at Yogi Cecily. And then if you ever need tutorials or just general inspiration, you can find me on Instagram at Cecily underscore Yogi. I always get them confused. So that's Instagram, but I'm also on Twitter, and I'm also on LinkedIn. And you can go to my website, Cecily'sYogaRetreats.com. And good news, we are going to have a retreat this August. So I'm looking forward to that. Yay. Okay. Y'all ready to do some yoga? Yeah. The crowd goes wild. I know. Let's go ahead and start right away facing the right side and extend the legs out right away. Good. From here, take a nice, easy forward fold. Just stretch it on down, stretch it on down. And then draw your hands back, place your hands behind your hips, and then it's a half upward plank. Oh, inhale. And the hips come down, send the legs out, forward fold, exhale. That's the idea. Draw the hands back, press the hips up, inhale, yes, and down. Legs forward and exhale. We're going to do 3 more of these. Feet back, hips up, inhale, and down, exhale, forward fold right. 2 more, hips up, and inhale, feels so good. Gonna open the chest, flex the wrists, and come on down. Breathe, inhale, and exhale. I wanna do 1 more. It's a modified upward plank. Open up the front body, open the heart, lengthen the abdomen, inhale, and exhale. Hips down, forward, fold. Nice. Roll back on your back. Long straight legs. Let's get in some early boat poses. Early Navasana. I like to build the breath through the asana. So here's your inhale. Coming up, exhale. Navasana. Up, up, up. Up, up, up. Up, up, hold. Bend your knees. Scoop and curl. Where the spine meets your mat. Then lengthen. Inhale. Exhale, Navasana, up, up, up. Now you can do this with bent knees. Yeah, you can. Sure. And we're going to bend anyway. And curl and scoop back. 3 more times, Navasana. Up, up, up. Up, up, up. You got to trust. Got to trust the legs. Got to trust the magnificent strength in the legs and quads. Great, great, great. And bend and scoop back. Great. 1 more. Inhale, exhale, Navasana, up, up, up. Firm legs, strong heart, big courage. Good, and bend. Go ahead, roll back. Roll forward with the right foot in front and fold over, bend knees. Roll back. Roll forward with the left leg in front. And roll back. Roll forward again with the right in front. Exhale and roll back. And left leg in front. Forward fold and back. Give me 1 more. The right leg in front and hold. Sit up from here, hands in prayer, breathe. Just check in, breathe. We're going to build a heat fire. Don't worry, you know we're going to do that. This time we're going to roll back, roll forward, step out to chaturanga. Roll back, roll forward, step out. Chaturanga vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful, right leg lift. Sure, step the right foot forward, lunge, drop your left knee. Prayer position. Come up, pause. Breathe, check in. Now go ahead and put your right hand on your heart and drop your left arm by your side. Now big old circles. Take the body forward and circle up and back. Again and forward. Up and back. Three more forward. Up and back. Two more forward. Up and back. And one more forward. Up and back. Good. Hands down. Face me. Twisting in prasarita. Please, your left hand down, twist to the right. Inhale. Exhale, both hands down, twist to the left. Inhale. Exhale, both hands down, twist to the right. Breathe, stretch, yawn. Exhale, and to the left. Inhale, twist. Exhale, once more to the right. Inhale. Exhale, down, and to the left. Inhale. Good. Exhale down. Wiggle your feet closer. Bend your knees and a squat, hands on the thighs. We're going to stand up and make a big old letter X, right? Up. Hips forward. Open. Exhale, squat. Way down. Again, up. Inhale. Send your hips forward. Let your ribs open to the front. And exhale, squat. Again, up. Just open and feel. Exhale, squat. Two more. Up. Feel the hips push forward. Feel the shoulders roll back. Exhale, down. And once more. Up you go. Inhale and exhale, down. Left side of the room. Downward facing dog. So good. All right. We're going to jump to have a seat in the middle. Roll back. Roll forward. Left foot in the front. Forward fold. Right, and back, and switching, right leg in the front, forward fold, see that big, deep exhale, and back. Again, left foot in the front, exhale, and back. Again, switching, forward fold, exhale, and back. One more time, last time. Good. Right foot in the front, forward fold, sit up, and breathe. Check in. So even if we flow quickly, we'll always take these pauses to check in because it's so good. All right, now we're going to roll back and step out chaturanga. Roll back. Yes, step out chaturanga. So you just take a nice step, lower the body, upward facing dog. Inhale, love it so much, and downward facing dog. Left leg lift. And step forward, lunge. Drop your right knee, come on up. Pause. Good. Left hand on the heart. Big circles of right arm. 4. Open, back, and circle. 3. Open. I want to feel this whole left side track. Breathe. 2. Open, back, and one more, way back. Feel that? Way back. Just kind of trust the back bend, and down. Face me, prasarita padottanasana. Twisting to the left. See, the right hand goes down, twist left. Inhale, exhale, down, and changing sides. Twist. 4 more, and twisting to the left. Inhale, rotate your ribs, roll your shoulders back because you love it. And again, right arm up, breathe. To add the intensity with the breath. Left side, last time left. And down, and right side. And down. Delicious. Oh, wiggle your feet in a little bit. Bend your knees, squat, hands on your thighs. Letter X, come up. Inhale, exhale, squat. Letter X, come up. Inhale, big, big, gracious back bend. Exhale and squat. 3 more. Up goes the back bend. See, the hips push forward and the shoulders roll back and forward. And again, 2 more. Up, back, 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 and squat. You can do it. You can do it and up and back. I mean, if you want to support your head, just support your head, right? And squat. Turn to the right side, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Now we're going to jump through and roll back. So here, bend your knees. Yes, jump through. Yes, roll back. Roll forward, chaturanga. Upward dog. Breathe. So that whole vinyasa is pretty quick and downward facing dog, right? The whole idea of that is pretty quick. Here we go. Let's do it 2 more times. Bend your knees. Jump through. Roll back. Roll forward. Jump back. Chaturanga and then upward facing dog. Inhale. Yep. Downward dog. Exhale. Now, maybe you don't want to jump, so you can always step. Then roll. Then roll. And step. Chaturanga. Sure. Upward facing dog. Inhale. And down dog. Exhale. Love it. Love it. Love it. Right leg lift. Step forward lunge. Crescent warrior. Up. Great. Good. Bend the left knee down. We're going to go up and down 5 times. Big crescent warrior. Up. Yes, and down. Again. Go up. Big, 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 and down. So you can go higher. Yes, go up. And down. Yeah, and goes up. Way back. I love it. And down. 1 more. And up. Warrior 2. Peaceful warrior. Inhaling. Good. Hands down. Prasarita. Padottanasana. Great. Jump to the center. It's a face forward crow. Give me a crow facing just this way. 5 and 4. Nice. 3 and 2. Prasarita Padottanasana and 1. Turn to the left. Downward dog. So from here, left leg lift. Step forward, lunge. High crescent warrior goes up. So good. Prayer position, drop the knee. 5 times up. See, I'm going to push the leg back and lean and open the chest, then down. Again, up, which is really just straightening the rear leg. And down. 3 more. Up. Right, unhinge the rear leg and down. Because you love it. 2 more. Up. And back and down. 1 more goes up. This becomes warrior 2. Hey, open it. Becomes peaceful warrior, inhaling. Sure, sure. And chaturanga vinyasa. Love it. Upward facing dog, inhaling. And a downward dog, exhale. Left leg lift. Step forward, lunge. Prasarita Padottanasana. Jump to the center. Take your crow pose right here. Bakasana. 5 and 4. Right here in the middle. Love it, love it. 3 and 2 and 1. Push out, Prasarita. See the feet just go out there. Right side, Chaturanga Vinyasa. Work it out. Upward facing dog, inhale. Long legs. Downward facing dog, exhale. Good on you. Good on you. Okay, check it out. Your right leg is going to lift. Goes to the outside of the right hand. Twist the right arm up, twist away from me, and then both elbows drop. Sure, why not? There's the right side. Lizard lunge. Go back to downward facing dog. Let's do it on the left. Left leg up. Step to the outside of the left hand. Left arm twist up, inhale. And then drop both elbows. Stretch. Lizard lunge. Use your blocks. right? The elbows don't come down easily, don't suffer. Downward facing dog only. Right leg up and step to the outside. Good. Twist up, right arm. Exhale, both elbows down. Lizard stretch. Lovely. Just the downward facing dog, please. Inhale, exhale. And lift, left leg goes to the outside of the left hand. Twist up. Exhale, lizard lunge. So good. Now, I'm going to go from the lizard to side plank tree on the elbow. So you're here. You're already on your right elbow. Twist it out. Side plank. Straighten and step forward. Woo! That's some serious business there. Once more, stay on the elbow if you can. Side plank. Push your hips up. Now this is the trick, is stepping that left foot back. Downward dog, please, right leg lift. Step your right foot forward, lunge, stand all the way up. Inhaling, poses on the right side. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon, 5. You can do a foot grab if you like, 4. Take it on down, 3. Yes, 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 open up, 2. And 1, Chaturanga Vinyasa. So you can kick out and jump. Upward facing dog, inhaling. Downward dog, exhale. Right leg lift. Step forward lunge. Virabhadrasana 3. I just like my hands on my hips. There's your Vira 3. Hold it. Breathe, focus. Then drop the hands. You can jump out. You can kick out. Up and Chaturanga Vinyasa. Upward facing dog and downward dog. Good. Right leg lift. Step forward lunge. Warrior 2. Right on. Side angle lunge with binding. Inhale. Exhale to the binding. Breathe. 3 and 2 and a 1. Prasarita. Pavattanasana. Jump to the center. Right, breathe. See that? So we can work vigorously. I guess it's almost like circuit training. High intensity intervals. Here's your crow pose. All right, find your breath, stack it up. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Try to get your feet out wide for Prasarita. Turn to the left side, down dog only. So now it's the right leg is going to lift. Go to the outside of the right hand. Take your right arm twisted up, inhale, and then both elbows drop down. You see? There's your lizard lunge. Our goal here tonight is to get from here to a side plank with a tree while the left elbow is down. So you're going to pivot on the feet and push up. Then you've got to figure out how to get your left foot back to the front. Breathe, both elbows drop. See, that's the secret sauce. Some of you are thinking that's the hard part. Yeah, tell me about it. Good. So listen, use your left elbow. Yeah, stack the foot. Side plank with the tree on the elbow. Fire, and then how. How to get the right foot back and forward, and then both elbows down. Downward facing dog. Left leg lift. Step forward, lunge. Come all the way up, face me. Breathe. Sweating. Sweating. Poses on the left side. Half moon pose. See, I step it in, drop it down. Feel it. Feel it. There's a letting go and a holding firm. 3. A letting go and a holding firm. 2. And 1. Chaturanga, you can jump, you can kick. Upward facing dog, inhale, and downward dog, exhale. Left leg lift, step forward lunge, come all the way up, inhaling. Oh no, sorry, warrior 3. So we're just going to stay In this alignment, looking to the left, 5, 4, 3, steady, 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 2, steady, and 1. Then drop and jump, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale, and down dog, exhale. Beautiful. Left leg lift, step forward lunge, warrior 2. Nice. Peaceful warrior. Breathe, and side angle lunge with the bindings. 5, believe in those bindings. 4, 3, yeah, so lift your face, open your throat. 2 and 1, Prasarita, Padottanasana. Great, we're gonna jump the feet to the center and take straight legs forward full. We'll just love that. Relax the back of your neck. Then standing all the way up, inhale, hands on your hips. Sure, right leg, eagle. Right leg, eagle. 8, 7, 6. Left arm on top, 5. Bring it forward, 4, high. 3, 2, unravel, come up. Prayer position, jump your feet out. Good. Right side. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Inhale. Sure, sure, sure. Downward dog. Exhale. Right leg lift. Step forward lunge. Come all the way up. Jump your feet together. Prayer. High. Left foot. Garudasana. 8. You got lots of time, really. 7. Right. 6. Always use your hand. Tuck the foot. 5. You got to figure out the arms. Right arm on top. 4. If you lean it over, open your face. Look forward. 3, 2, and 1. Feet together. Arms up. Inhale. Prayer position. Jump your feet apart. Left side. Chaturanga Vinyasa. Nice. Upward facing dog. Inhale. Sure, sure, sure. Down dog. Exhale. Great. Left leg lift. Step forward lunge. Come all the way up and sit and hinge to the right. I call it a lateral lunge. Sit and hinge to the right. 5, 4. Listen carefully. 3, 2, and 1. Staggered stance split, so it's not a full split, but look how wide it is. Bow down. 2 more times, you're going back to the sit lunge on the right. Yes. Which is really opening up your left leg. All right, and then staggered splits. Both legs straight. Go ahead, bow down. And 1 more. All right, sitting into the right. Breathe. 3 and 2 and a 1. Come up. Right side of the room, Chaturanga Vinyasa. Nice. Open up the front hip sockets. Point the toes, find the arches in your feet. Upward dog, shoulders back, downward dog. Right leg's gonna lift. Step forward lunge. You're gonna come all the way up. Okay, we like that. 2 times it's a sit lunge on the left. Breathe. How is it done? How is this achieved? All right, 3. Gotta have strong hip flexors and abdominals. Then staggered splits facing right. Stretch the left hamstring. 3 and 2 and 1. Draw it back and around. So we're working, we're working the hip socket. Right on, you're working the hip socket. Staggered splits. Can flex or point. Flex, should definitely flex if you feel tighter. And 1 more time, hinge and sit and hinge. I'm all about opening up Your legs, opening up your hip sockets, making them agile, flexible. Right side, chaturanga vinyasa. Good, good. Upward facing dog, inhale. And down dog, exhale. Wonderful. Okay, let's start with your left leg. Your left leg's gonna go up. Keep it straight as you sweep it over your left elbow into an arm balance. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Downward dog only. Right leg lift, step forward lunge, stand all the way up. Left side down dog only. That means here's going to be your right leg lift. Keep it straight. As you float it over your right elbow, drop into your arm balance. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And down dog only. Left leg lift, step forward lunge, stand all the way up. Inhale. Sweating. You want to do it again? Good. Right side down dog only. That means it's the left leg is going to lift. Keep it straight. You know, that's the key. How to keep the leg straight as you float it over the elbow and then push up. Use your buttocks back to downward dog only. Right leg lift. Step forward lunge. Come on up. High. Left side down dog. All right now, right leg lift. Last one on this design. Keep it straight as you float it over the elbow. Push up. 3, 2, 1. Float your legs. Downward dog only. Left leg lift. Step forward lunge. Come all the way up. Say hi. Prayer position. Jump your feet together. All kinds of awesome. Look at me, I'm soaking. I think we're having another little heat wave. All right, cool. Right knee's gonna come up and you're gonna wrap your right arm around it. I call it a standing Marichiyasana, standing up. So the right knee comes up and you wrap your right arm around it and then you bind the fingers over the back of the right hip and then stand up tall. 5, 4, 3, concentrate now, 2, and 1. That foot comes down, arms overhead, inhale, hands on your hips. Same thing, left leg. So Marichiyasana, normally it's seated, sitting, yeah. And we're going to do this pose later, sitting down. It's just kind of nice to do it here. 3, standing up. 2. It also goes in the category of the birds of paradise, right? And 1. Arms overhead, inhale. Hands on your hips, exhale. Nice. Take a chair pose. Twist it to the right. No big deal. 5, 4. Yeah. 3, 2, and 1. Center straight, legs forward fold, and stand all the way up, inhaling. Hands on your hips. Chair pose. Twist chair left. 5, 4, 3. No big deal. 2, and 1. Forward fold over straight legs. Stand all the way up, inhaling. And hands on your hips, exhale. Great. Turn to the left, put your right foot forward. Right on. Come on, just give me these standard stretches. Give me a little bit of a back bend here, and then turn this into a rotated triangle. Now, you know, I'm just doing these little bit of standard poses to get us ready for some twisted arm balances, yes? Hands to the floor. Turn this into a twisted half moon with a foot grab. And you grab the foot, please grab the foot in the air All right, there's no need to grab the foot in a low position. 3, grab it in the high position. 2, and then twist. And 1, chaturanga vinyasa. Sure, sure, sure. Upward facing dog, inhale. And down dog, exhale. Well, the right leg's gonna go up again. Step forward in the lunge. It's a crescent warrior lift. And prayer position over your right leg. Please add the binding. 5, 4, use the top hand. Take the bottom hand in place. 3, and 2, yes, and 1. Chaturanga vinyasa. Upward dog, inhaling. See a lot of chaturanga over there, really push-ups. Now here your left leg's gonna lift. Step forward in the lunge, come all the way up, inhale. Prayer position, jump your feet together. 8 count, toe squat. Lift up on your toes. Yeah. And we're coming down all the way. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, squeeze in. 3, mula bandha. 2, and 1. Nice. Right side, twisted crow. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, right side, chaturanga. Gotta kick out, gotta kick and lift. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Right leg's gonna lift. And step forward to the lunge. Come all the way up, inhaling. Jump your feet together, prayer position. Great. 8 count, drop down from the toe squat. Lift up, squeeze in. 8, 7, I tuck my tailbone. 6, 5, I draw the belly button up to the spine. 4, 3, squeeze in, mula bandha. 2, and 1. Right side, twisted crow or kundanyasana. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. If you want to get to chaturanga, 2, you're going to have to lift the upper leg. Upward facing dog, inhale, and downward dog, exhale. I know. Go ahead, jump to the center. Straight legs forward fold, easy. Now, you notice I'm not making a big deal out of my forward folds tonight. Sort of depends on where you are with that work. Come on, lift up, flat back halfway, inhale. Then drop it back down. And stand all the way up, inhaling, hands on your hips. Step your left foot forward. Yeah. Turn this into a rotated triangle pose. 5, 4, like kind of just 3. Do remember, and you can see it in the video. You can actually see how many people are kind of out of alignment. I'm not going to make a big deal out of alignment, but you know, if you videotape yourself every now and then, you'll see the difference between the first position I was in and this one. I really have to send my ribs up and forward, my hips towards you, right? Good, hands down. Turn this into rotated half moon, just from one to the other. Good, with a foot grab. 5, here's my only thing. 4, you're going to grab that foot. Please lift the leg up and put the foot in the hand. 3, then twist your belly button towards me. 2, yes, yes, and 1. Kick out, jump out, chaturanga vinyasa. Why not? Upward facing dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. It's going to be the left leg. Oh, you got to lift your left leg, step forward in the lunge. High crescent warrior. Come up. Breathe. And then a prayer position over the left thigh. Yeah. Add the binding. 5, 4, 3, 2, like butter the binding. And 1. Chaturanga vinyasa. Yes, upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, left leg is going to, sorry, right leg is going to lift. Step forward lunge, stand all the way up facing me. Breathe. Jump your feet together. 8 count, toe squat. Now, if you've got cranky knees, any kind of cranky knee, this might not be for you. 8, 7, 6, but it's good if you're doing Kegels. 5, Mula Bandha. 4, keeping your head up, but letting your body sink down. 3, 2, and 1. Left side crow. 8, 7, 6, 5. What are you going to do? If you're going to jump 4, you got to start opening the top leg now. 3, 2, and 1. If you're not going to jump, who cares? Just step back. Upward facing dog, inhale. And you know, it's not really a jump. It's a lift. Down dog, exhale. Good. Left leg lift and step forward lunge and come on up, inhale. Good. Jump your feet together, prayer position. Right. So, right. It's not a jump. These things look like jumps, but they're really a lift. Right? So think of the difference between, you know, what a frog does. Of course, it's very much smaller than an elephant. But a frog really, like, you know, jumps in the air, right? Whereas an elephant, you know, lifts its trunk. You know, it's going to lift its tusks. So the energy is really that of lifting, which is why I love to do a lot of arm balances. Anytime I'm thinking about resilience and strength, well, we want to lift others. We want to lift. We don't want to jump off. Sometimes I want to jump off. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I want to jump, right? But what we really want to do, right, is lift up, lift. That's a completely different energy. And then control that energy sinking down. 8, 7. So you see my ankles collapse. 6. So you really have to squeeze in. 5. Focus. 4, 3, 2. Settling in on 1. Left side crow. 8, 7. What are you going to do? Are you going to kick out? 6, 5. So you really have to get the top leg up. 4. And that's what I mean. This leg is lifting. 3. This leg's not jumping. 2. It has to figure out how to lift itself up. Then chaturanga. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Good. Well, go ahead. Take a little child's pose there. Take some sweat off. I'm sweating. Good. Sit it back. Fantastic. Fantastic. Good. So let's do this. Let's go to downward facing dog from here. Now we're going to take, some people are calling this a wild thing. I always called it a rock star, and I think before it was called a rock star, it was called flip the dog. Take your right leg up. Now I'm not going to make the biggest one I could. I basically want to understand that it's a flip. It's a flip. And then please have a seat. Your right knee is up and your right hand is forward. 4, Marichyasana. 8, 7. See how we did that? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold on to both big toes. Extend the legs. Navasana. 8, 7, 6, 5. Once this becomes easy, 4, 3, it becomes easy. 2, and 1. Let go of your left foot. Put a slight bend in. You're going to Vashisthasana. You're going to Vashisthasana. Look how the right leg is going to stay straight. And look how this right leg is going to dial towards you. 8, 7, and it's going to dial up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Downward dog only. Facing the left side. Nice. Nice. Now, left leg lift. Step forward lunge. Stand up, circle up, chaturanga vinyasa. Now back on this side. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. That means it's going to be the left leg is going to do the wild thing. Okay, the rock star. I just like flip the dog because you understanding that you have to flip, and then have a seat. And once you have a seat, you're going to notice that your left knee is bent. So you can sit right down and go right into Marichyasana. 5, 4, big and lovely pose. 3, 2, and 1. Hold on to both big toes. Extend the legs out. 5, 4, 3, 2. You want a side plank. Yeah, you do. And 1. That means you're going to have to let go of the right leg. Get it on its edge. Get it on its edge. Position it for your side plank. Right hand down. Now push up and then dial the left leg high. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Great. Child's pose. Think about it. Think about it. Good, 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 good. And you're on toes facing me. On your toes facing me. Great. Malasana. Splay the knees. Take the breath. Drop your elbows. And if you want to get your forehead to the floor, go ahead. And if you want to bind your hands, which is the true Malasana, get the hands bound underneath the shins. You know, and in fact, let's come up. Let's bind under the right shin and over. That's going to cause you to twist to the left. 5, 4, binding. 3, I love binding. 2, it's like giving myself a hug, you know. And 1, back to the center. Relax your neck. Drop your elbows. I just feel very deep detoxing and nervous system engagement. Let's take it, the left arm under the left shin. Yeah, right arm over the top. It's going to cause you to twist to the right. 5, 4, 3, 2, nice, and 1. Straight legs, forward fold. Great. Oh, come all the way up, hands in prayer, jump your feet apart. Good. Look to the left, chaturanga vinyasa. Then upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Now we're going to do that little wild thing, flip the dog again. We're in downward facing dog. Left leg is going to, do I have that right? Oh, sorry, right leg, right leg. Right leg is going to flip. Yes. Now we're going to do it again. This time I'm going to start to think about going to upward facing bow. I've been working with my clients on upward facing bow, trying to get them to understand how the body is going to spin out and twist out and start to go into the back bend. 3, yeah, 2, 1, then have a seat. Marichyasana A. Inhale, exhale over the right knee. Way down. Way down. It's not about the binding. It's really about the forward fold. 2, way down, and 1. Hold on to both legs. Both big toes are ankles. Extend. Nice. Side plank. Left foot goes down, right leg stays in the air. Breathe. Push. 5. Dial up. 4. 3, 2, and 1. Chaturanga vinyasa. On the left side, upward facing dog. Inhale. Nice. Down dog takes the exhale. Beautiful. Jump to the center. Face me. Malasana. Take the time to open and inhale. Right? You got to open first. Inhale. And then exhale, send the buttocks back a bit, get the ribs way out in front, and condense yourself way down. 3, way down. 2, and 1. Right arm underneath the right shin. Binding is going to cause you to twist to the left. 5, 4. So I like to do things twice. It's nice. 3, 2, and 1. Back to the center. I'm just trying to set my knees out wider. Much, 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 much wider. Take a good inhale. Then exhale, drop. Belly button scoops up towards the spine. I reach back and under. Take a secondary breath, and then I'm pulling my head to the floor. 3, 2, and 1. Left arm underneath the left shin. Right arm goes over the top for your binding. 3, 2, and then 1. Now you see straight legs forward fold. Whoa, yeah, because the knees were bent. Because they were bent quite deeply, which is important. It's important, a part of our yoga asana. Right? Stand all the way up, inhale, and prayer position, jump your feet apart. Good. Right side, chaturanga vinyasa. Bring back the flow. Yep, upward facing dog. Nice, point the toes back there, and downward facing dog. All right, last time, rock star, wild thing. It's going to be your left leg's going to go up, and flip the dog. And I am thinking about upward facing bow. So look how I'm looking down at the ground. And I never really look at the ceiling. And it's clear to me that I'm rotating out of the shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then have a seat. The left knee is bent. Inhale, exhale, Marichyasana A. Way down. So you go from the very open pose, the rock star, the wild thing, to a very closed pose, Marichyasana. Yeah. Good. I said we would do it again, but we're out of time. Roll back on your back, give your knees a hug. I tell you what, let's just get a good upward facing bow from here. Let's just get a good one from here. And I want to do a sequence that a lot of my students will know, and it's getting to upward facing bow from the plow, right, from the plow. This video is on Instagram, IGTV. It's several months back now. See if you can find it. This is, if you have trouble getting into upward facing bow, this is how I trained myself to get there. Your legs are going to go up straight from here and back to a bit of a plow, not my deepest plow. This is the important key. You must put your thumbs on your back. You must put your thumbs. There are no fingers touching my back. Bend your knees down to your forehead. Please take your right leg up and then bend it in the air as well. It's a pelvic tilt, and you must arch your back. 5, 4, till the right foot comes down. 3, 2, and 1. Stay up on the right toes. Place your left foot down. Then change the position of your hands till they're back with your ears, and press up to bow. 5, 4, 3, 2, then chin to chest, scooping down. You want to get the back of your head first and the back of your shoulders. Then scoop down. Look how much the knees will be bent when you're finished. Then go ahead and give your knees a hug. What you have to explore with your body Yep, I'm going to take a breath, roll forward, sitting up. Take your right foot into half lotus. Sit and pause and breathe. I think a lot of times, I was working with a client yesterday, a lot of times people are attempting to do the most difficult poses. For many people, back bending, quite difficult. And they're already worried about, am I doing it the right way? Am I doing it? I thought my knees couldn't be open. I thought my fingers couldn't be like they're already all of these rules. And I teach from exploration. I say, well, got to get there first. So my client yesterday, I said, well, just let your knees go open. Once you get up in the pose, well, change your knees or change your hands. Once you get up there. Let's do this one more time. You're going to roll back on your back and do the other leg. And you're going to see me make a few changes. You're going to see me do exactly what I just said. So you go back into a teeny bit of a plow and place your thumbs on your back. Bend your knees to your forehead. This time, take your left leg up and bend it in the air. And now tilt the pelvis until the left foot comes down. And I'm actually trying to engage my buttocks and reach the left foot. I'm not trying to let it fall down. I'm trying to reach down. Tuck that foot in close. And then put the other foot down. Tuck your feet in close. And I was working with another client and I was reminding him that the tighter everything is to begin with, the closer you are to yourself to begin with, the better you're going to go. Then take the breath and push up. Now, if I want to move my feet around, I can. If I want my hands closer together, I can bring my hands closer together. You can walk around once you're there. 3, 2, and 1. And chin to the chest. Shoulders down. Lower back down. Tailbone down. Give the knees a hug. Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot for us tonight. I want to go right on into Shavasana. So I'm going to extend the legs out, which I would give you something open anyway. So if we had a longer class, an hour and a half, I would give you something here just to open your body before any finishing poses. Well, what's a finishing pose? Lord of the Fishes, Pigeon. Some folks in my class want to flip around and go into a long held inversion. They want to go into Shirsasana. Yeah. So I want you to think through now what's going to be your finishing poses. And I'm going to sit up and start to close the class. And I just invite you to rest there. Just rest. So this has been a very important year for us. And it's been an important year to find out who you are and what you're all about. A lot of folks have been thinking racism is over, and it's not. And so the voices once again had to raise up and fight that fight and bring awareness to racism. So it's been something that you've been about, but you haven't had to demonstrate what you're about. So it's been a year for that. It's been a year for demonstrating fortitude, maybe figuring out how to make ends meet. Not being able to travel, being sort of sequestered and sheltered in and looking at the same four walls. But we can do it. This is one of the things that I love about yoga the most. It's my practice, will always be with me. So I thank you very much for sharing this work with me. This is our vinyasa asana, but there are many other things to do, your breath work and your meditation. Stay calm, carry on. Your hands in prayer, this is the Gayatri. Om Bhuvasvaha Tat Savitruvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yona Prachodayat Om. The light in me sees and recognizes the light in you, and for that we say Namaste. Thank you, and good night. See you soon.